Hi, Alyssa. So you have given me and I have come up with a couple of really awesome ideas for videos, but unfortunately they all take like effort and I wanted to just talk for a bit, so I'm gonna do that. The first thing I'm going to do is tell you about my day because it was really fun. So I had dance this morning, which means you get to school stupid early and they beat you up a little bit. And that was tiring, but you always feel really good after. And then we went to see Midsummer Night's Dream, which was great because Amisha and Ajay and Anjali were in it, and it was really good. And then because being in grade 12 is awesome, our teacher let us go to QV's, which is a cheesecake place, which is great. And we went there for lunch and I got a calzone, and it was great because as a vegetarian, you can never get calzones because they're always full of meat. Anyway, and then we got bubble tea from the bubble tea place, which is just fantastic. Then I went back to school and jazz band was just ending, and the new Barry sax came, and it's beautiful, and its name is Inigo Montoya. I love him, he's beautiful. Anyway, that was really cool, but then I had to go to French and calculus. And then I came back, and I played the saxophone, and it was beautiful, and I love it, and it's silver, and it's gorgeous, and it's so cool. And then we went to a carol band gig, and that was fun. It was at the legislature, and the legislature has the best frigging hot chocolate ever. The only part of today that was kind of fail was just driving in general. One of my friends hit like several things today, and then I had to reschedule my driver's test because I want to do a lesson before I take it, and I haven't been able to book a lesson yet. But basically that means that I couldn't book my test until after all the carol band gigs are done, which means I failed at my goal of driving to a carol band gig. Part 2. I realize I didn't say there was a part 1, but this video comes to you in 2 parts, and this is the second one. So, I don't know if you read XKCD, but it's this comic and it's great, and I really hope you read it because I think you would enjoy it. And there's this one that's talking about hookup networks, and I was a little confused by that, so I googled it because that's what you do when XKCD is confusing, and XKCD is always confusing. So I looked it up, and I found this thing which looks like this. Basically, it's a graph of all the people who have hooked up in the last 6 months in a high school. Firstly, what I thought was cool about it was that there is one giant circle that connects and kind of branches off, and I think that says a lot about the kind of people that hook up frequently with each other. I also think it's really cool because we're studying Rome right now, and their graph probably looks exactly like that. Julius Caesar was kind of a slut. I also thought it was interesting that I could only find one gay or lesbian hookup, and it was with 2 girls who had hooked up with the same guy as well. I think it would be really interesting to look at people who weren't from the same high school as well. I also think it's really interesting to think about where you personally would sit on a graph like this of your high school. Anyway, that's the end of my interesting insights into the graph. I kind of want to talk about the things behind me because I really like them. Okay, I'm done. Bye!